voice of the youth. Let's give a round of applause for Margie Florey.
Good afternoon, everybody. I was not expected to speak today, but I came here and my heart's been racing ever since I got here. And I do want to speak for the children because one of the most influential quotes that I've ever heard in my life is to be who you needed when you were younger. And once I heard that, I knew that I needed to stand and fight for the children as far as giving them the same amount of respect that we ask for. You see what I'm saying? Like, and not limiting them because of their size. Because their minds at such a young age is so grand. And so you can really just entertain that. And too often do we live in a world where we are told how to be. We are told what to do. We are told who to become. Rather than having, you know what I'm saying, people just motivate and help us where we already or who we already are. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need. That's what the youth need. The youth need somebody who's going to support their dreams. Not tell them who they are supposed to be. Not tell them this is the way life should be. No, let's get the young people to just really think outside of the box. Let's get them to just do their own research and to want to know more and to question everything. Don't just settle for what people tell you to be true. What is true to you? Because if you believe that God is within every one of us, then you must believe that He has a purpose and He has something to tell. Or you see what I'm saying? Or where I'm going? I tend to get really excited when I talk about things like this because just growing up being a young black woman in America has to be one of the most difficult things I have ever done in my life. Just that alone, my skin complexion alone has limited me. But that's society's limitations. Who's to say I have to allow what society says about my skin to be true? No, I love everything about me. And what the youth needs is somebody who's going to teach them to love themselves. Because I didn't have nobody telling me that my skin was beautiful. I didn't have nobody telling me the history of where black people came from. Instead, we live in a world where, you know what I'm saying, they want to magnify the negatives about our culture. They want to talk about we were slaves and this, that, and the third. They don't want to say we were entrepreneurs. They don't want to say we were doctors. They don't want to say nothing great about us. They don't want to know how great we are. Why is that? Start questioning that. Start asking those questions. Because you are great. You are a king. You don't have to fall for the stereotypes of this world. No. What you think of yourself is what you become. So let's start encouraging these children to not think that way. Don't allow society to say who you are. No. Not for a second. Not me. And so just when I say that I am the voice for the children, I am the voice for the children. Because not only am I going to just look at what the children are doing wrong, let's look at ourselves. Straight up. Let's start with the parents. I'll teach the parents, like, look, you need to learn to be more mindful, to be more accepting, to be more loving. The very things that we have a problem with when it comes to this world is the very things we put our own children to. And then when they fall short of the expectations that we put on them, we're disappointed. When we never gave the children a chance to even say what they wanted to do in the first place. We already had it in our minds who we wanted them to be. That's not fair. Is that treating somebody with respect? Do children not deserve respect? Why? Because they're a smaller version of us that they don't? No. See, children are fearless. And that's what I love about them the most. So when they're fearless like that, feed those minds. Feed those minds because there's no limitation to their minds. They're learning. So anything you show them is what it is. So be mindful what you're teaching them. Don't preach one thing and then practice something completely different. Let's not be like society. Let's not say, hey, be yourself, but no, not like that. Let's not do that. That's limitations. You can be whoever you want to be. You already are who you want to be. And just go with that. And so that's my testimony. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in a victimized state of mind to where I could say, you know what, my past is the reason why I am the way I am today. No, I'm no longer victim to that because that's holding me back. No more. I'm going to say, you know what, tomorrow, this is who I'm going to be. This is who I am. I'm going to use my past not to be an excuse or a crutch, but to get me to where I need to be. Like I said, when I forgot his name earlier came in and said, you know what I'm saying, everything that we go through it for a reason. I no longer am mad at my past because now I know why I came here and how laws of attraction works. Did I know I was going to speak today? Have I asked? I've never spoke ever on a stage in my life. That's one of my biggest fears. And here I am. Just listening to God. Just listening to God. Everything has lined up. I didn't have no gas in my car to even get here. But he made a way. And you think I was going to deny this opportunity? No. This is for y'all. I will speak for y'all. I stand for y'all. The children, the youth. Because guess what? The children is our foundation. They're our foundation. And when you set a steady foundation, they're indestructible. So let's start teaching them from a young age how to be proud of themselves and how to, you know what I'm saying, and believe in themselves and know that they're going to be great and not fall short to stereotypes. Let's teach them young how to face obstacles of life. See me, I'm trying to start my own Montessori school for black children. And I'm going to teach them about mindfulness. I'm going to teach them how to meditate, to be grateful, to love themselves, to be considerate. I'm not going to teach them things that they don't need to know. Let's not waste their times. We have to understand that we live in a world that wants us to not think for ourselves. Period. That's the reality. And when we can start being real with these kids, we'll see a change. Let's stop trying to you know what I'm saying, baby them and protect them so much. We're not realizing that we're overprotecting them. So now when they jump into the real world, they don't know what to do. They wasn't ready. No. It comes to an end. That comes to an end. Help me. Help the children. You ain't got to pay me. You ain't got to pay me. Just let me speak to them and get them to realize like you are great and you can become whoever you desire. Period. And that's all I have to say.